Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we're going to do the Vevor diesel heater, and I'm going to get this all set up in my 6x12 enclosed trailer. I got a new can of diesel and I have this little heat meter, so when we get it all hooked up, we're going to check out the temperatures, see how fast it heats up inside of the trailer, and try to figure out a way to mount this thing in the trailer so it's out of the way and efficient for me this winter with snowmobiling. So here we go, let's check it out. Okay guys, here we are. I got this table set up in my trailer. I got a shop light set up so I can work into the night if I have to, setting this Vevor diesel heater up. I got a bunch of tools and hardware if I need it. You know, it came with everything, but just in case I, have some other ideas, I got this tin, just, for a heat shielding. I got some scrap wood. I'm just gonna try to make a shelf up over here, and I got some more Vantech. We'll see what I come up with, and we'll go over it in the end and get it all fired up, and I'll show you how it works. Okay guys, we'll speed this video up with like a time lapse, and I'll do like some close-up video of it so you can see what I'm doing. But at the end of it, I'll go over it and show you how this thing's panning out and working. been working on this for a few hours and I got it all figured out, and this is what I got. Kind of just run it like this. This is my battery. I haven't hooked up a solar panel to that yet, but it does have a battery tender on that, marine battery. But I went straight through the floor, kind of made my own little heat shield. Went in there through the other side with the fuel tank, as you saw. There's the fuel filter, there's the pump, there's the air intake. And I just kind of rigged that up for now, but this thing's kind of, you know, it's nice and tucked out of the way. I'm going to be putting some carbide runners in here for my snowmobile, and there'll be plenty of room in here. Put the thermostat up here, the control. All right, we're going to get some diesel in this thing and prime the system and try it out. Okay, we're going to turn it on, press the down key for 7 seconds until the display turns 300, and then release the down key. At the same time, the pump will start pumping fuel. All right, let's try this.
Start heating.
Okay, I can hear the fuel pump going. It's starting to let some in. This thing is ramping up like crazy. I don't know if I did it properly or not, but we will see. It's got a lot of air in there. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, baby, let's do this. I think it's working. It's got a ways to go, though. It doesn't say on here that it's pumping, but I got it to work. I don't know, this was super confusing. I don't know, this one in particular anyway. Hopefully this thing gets primed. And then we got some heat coming out of this thing. Nothing yet. Okay, I don't know, it kind of just did its own thing. I think I'm getting fuel in here. Hoping I am. Yes, it's starting to go. It's still got some air bubbles going on though. Whoa. So it's working. Good. This is hot. This exhaust is hot. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Oh yeah. We got heat. Heat's coming. Alright. So we got some good heat coming out of this now. Seems to be getting primed pretty good. Let's go outside and check it out. Oh man, yeah, it's hot. See what we got for heat coming out of this. Yeah. Ooh, 150, 160, 200. It's pretty hot. Cools off down there though. So there you have it. It is blowing some nice heat. It is, I mean, I can barely keep my hand there. It's so hot. It really is. It's, that pump is pretty loud, but I can sleep through it. Maybe I can cover that up with some insulation somehow and muffle it too. But I'm gonna let this thing run for a while, and we'll see how long it runs for, make sure there's no issues. I'll have to figure out that. programming it and all that stuff, but okay, this is the next day. I started this thing up in the morning, probably like an hour and a half ago, and it's on, let's see, it's on the lowest setting, and I'm pointing this at the walls, and it's coming up with 48 degrees on the walls, so that means the air in between, you know, we're probably looking at like 50, 55, maybe 60 degrees in here. And I mean, that's on the lowest setting, and it only took like, I don't even know if it did it instantly or if it took an hour and a half, but it's been running an hour and a half. But I'm gonna turn this up probably to 19 degrees Celsius, and I am going to get the solar panel hooked up on this. Okay, I got the thermostat turned up to 19 degrees Celsius, so that's about like halfway, and now the walls are showing 57 degrees. The airspace is definitely like 65 at least, maybe even warmer. So this trailer's not even insulated. Some thin foil insulation to go around all of this, but for now, I mean, it's like 24 degrees outside today, and it's adequate. I mean, I would have no problem sleeping this overnight. The only thing so far that's annoying is this pump is a little loud. I don't know what I can do. I might insulate this box somehow, and maybe that'll quiet it down. We got the solar panel right here. This is like a maintainer 30-watt solar panel. Here it is right here. I found it on Amazon. It was in like 60 bucks, I think it was. It's a pretty good size, and it's a pretty good size panel. I'm gonna try to figure out a spot to mount it outside. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. I think I kind of want to have it so I can unplug it and bring it in, and so while I'm pulling the trailer down the road, it's not out in the elements of the salt and all the stuff like that. All right, here we go. We're gonna dig in. Okay, I hope you liked the video on the Vevor or Vevor diesel heater, however you want to pronounce it. I'll have an updated video of this out snowmobiling, and I'm gonna insulate the inside of this trailer a little bit and let you know how this thing's running, and it's all tidied up, wired up nice, all directly to solar now. 30 watt solar panel all set up, and I'll let you know how that's been maintaining this battery. I also left a battery maintainer on this ready to plug in, and I can disconnect the solar from it, like while I'm sitting at home or something. I don't have the solar panel on, I can keep this plugged in if I'm not going to be using this trailer for a long period of time. But for now, with the good weather outside, I'm going to probably leave that hooked up and see how it maintains this battery. Alright guys, like and subscribe. Okay, you can see I have the pump at an angle now. I've rerun my tank on the outside over here, so it's gonna be more convenient filling it up. I've got these batteries hooked together, so it's more amp hours. I've hooked the solar panels outside together to one controller, the 200 watters, and then I've just kind of cleaned up all this wiring, got rid of all the slack, cut it out, resoldered wires together. I got a fuse box, I got fuses I got to put back in. This right here is an outlet for the outside light, interior light. I have all these outlets I got to wire in. I got to carpet this whole box that encloses this whole thing. All right, check it out in a second. Okay, this is what I got going on now. Everything's all carpeted. Everything's wired up nice. Get the outlets. Come down here. This turns on. Got another one in there. USB-C, 2 USBs, 12 volt cigarette lighter. It's pretty sweet. I got 2 USB-Cs here, USBs. This is a switch that turns on the outside light. This one turns on the interior light. Then I have 2 other 12 volt trailer lights on this switch here. This is on 110. It'll be taken out, but I gotta finish carpeting this. This is what I got so far. This will all be carpeted, and then I'll put my carbide runner tracks in here. Got a nice Suzuki banner there. I got another banner going here. Cleaned it up pretty well. But I got both solar panels running on one solar controller, so 200 watts, and then I've paralleled the batteries in there, 205 amp hour batteries, so there's 210 amp hours of power for all 12 volt charging. It's pretty sweet. I got a jack that's going to be put on the front, RV electric jack, and I'll have it on a safety switch here so no one can use it on me. Take the trailer. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to finish the rest of this. So there it is, all carpeted. Looks pretty good. I got some more little finishing touches to it. I got another banner I'm gonna put down on the bottom of that. This is all it. I gotta secure that top down, but I gotta get in there for now. It's pretty sweet. Some of the insulation I've done. I gotta finish it up, but it's made a difference for sure. It is super cozy in here though. Like right now it's 30 degrees and raining outside, and it's probably 65 in here, no problem on low. Okay, we're gonna get insulating the rest of this. I bought this roll a while back, kind of like a 10 millimeter foam. Foil foam that's like for garage doors. It's been working out pretty good. I've gotten this far. Now you gotta get all the rest of it in here and up front here. I'm already using the ports, charge my phone and the Anchor speaker. Boy, this thing is a great setup so far. Still all the lights on right now. Everything's on solar right now. I took out the 110 light sitting over there in the corner. So there's the 2 solar panels hooked to one, 2 batteries, and I'm pulling in power. It's over 12 volts. This heater is on a separate battery under this controller, which seems to be sustaining it. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna get insulating the rest of this, and we'll take a look at installing the front jack. Okay everyone, I finally made it up north on a little trip in my trailer, and this is kind of how it's all set up now. Got some water, fire extinguisher, some teas, got the jet boil. I'm gonna have some chicken fried rice tonight. Solar is still at 12.5. Heater's working great. It's at 68 degrees right now. I actually had to open up the roof vent, but it's perfectly warm in here. Got my little pooper bucket with the dude wipes. Got my laptop with some downloaded Netflix. Got my firearm ready in case any weird animals come along, but I'm pretty safe in this trailer. Got all my gear hung up. It was like 35 degrees up here in the mountains. I'm probably at like 2,500 feet elevation, and there was probably 6 inches of snow blasted around on the four-wheeler. I'll show you that tomorrow, and so stay tuned. But take a look outside. It's dark now, but I got the four-wheeler back there. I kind of made it up this road. We had a warm spell here, and it kind of washed out this road, but I was able to make it up with the trailer and pack it into this like little backup here. But gonna go exploring tomorrow, and maybe stay another night. I'm not sure, but this is the total setup so far. I'm 4 miles in on a dirt road, and then up into the mountains a little bit, maybe another mile. And I went probably, I don't know, probably 15 miles tonight on the four-wheeler when I got up here. And it's around 5 o'clock now, and it's dark up here now. Early. I'm gonna watch some movies, eat some grub, get some sleep, and I'll show you some four-wheeling tomorrow, and some hopefully some nice footage if the clouds are right. It's kind of crummy weather lately, so we'll see what happens. But this is the full setup. Got the banners that I bought, pretty cool. This is a cot that I have. I'm up off the ground, but I mean the floor is all carpeted now. It's nice and these are from my carbides from my snowmobile. I got the four-wheeler because there's not enough snow. This is kind of cool too. You hit this switch here, and those lights come on. I can actually go like this, turn off these other lights, and just that light alone is like super low wattage, and I could just keep that on all night, and like it's super. Let me see if I turn off this GoPro light. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Nice and calm, like a nice calm light. I can wake up if I had to be woken up in the middle of the night. I can see still, so I might leave that on all night. We'll see. Oh yeah, so just so you can see, it's dark out there. We'll turn on this outside light. Here's an outside light that I got going on. Super bright up there. It's like 1,300 lumens. So I mean, it's kind of nice to have that outside light, and there it is. So cool little setup. There's the interior light switch. I hooked everything up just to the batteries, like all these, changed out these LED light bulbs, and hooked it all up to my solar power, all the batteries in there. Pretty cool, awesome setup. And I have not yet seen those batteries drain past like 12 volts. So we'll see. This will be the first real test up here in the mountains, and see how long everything lasts. I'm pretty confident, and I got my carbon monoxide detector here just in case, but obviously that diesel heater is fully ventilated on the outside. So this is the full setup. I'll show you the jack I put on. I mean, obviously you saw the jack I put on. and the solar panels and the diesel. I actually switched the tank to the other side. Got all that other stuff situated in there the proper way. And yeah, I got a little thing for my boots. I put a little rubber mat on the outside out there. It's kind of wet up here, nasty. And so I'm gonna eat some grub, watch some movies, and I'm gonna get some sleep, and we're gonna get out on the wheeler tomorrow and rip around, so stay tuned. Okay, I survived the night. Right now, 74 in the trailer. Kind of warm, but I have the vent open too, and it stayed 74. I'm not sure, I think it's like, it's probably like 30, 35 degrees out. It's kind of warm right now for up here. Got some tea going, already had some breakfast. Not bad though, I'm telling you, pretty cozy, comfortable spot. Try to maybe see so you can see where I'm at. I'm 4 miles in on a dirt road right now. Found a nice spot. There's no one's definitely coming up this way. I saw like a Toyota come up earlier. Toyota 4Runner, and that was about it. Watching some Bill Burr, had some breakfast, waiting for some better lighting, and I'll be out on the four-wheeler. I mean, this thing is awesome, you know. I don't know, I probably, with rebuilding the floor, I put new Avantech flooring down. All the stuff that I got into it with the solar panels, the batteries, the heater, probably around 1,500 bucks. And I owned the trailer. I bought it probably 7 years ago for like $2,000. And so I wasn't using it, put a little bit of money into it, and checked the bearings, the tires are good still, and everything's worked out good. And oh yeah, probably also the insulation, I put that up in there. The lighting, I mean, I kind of changed a lot of stuff around, but all in all, not that big of a deal. And I got this sweet little travel trailer, toy hauler. This is quite the rig, and I'm really impressed with it and happy with it. And let's show you another little shot of this. It's cool, I'm telling you, it's comfortable. Got the little poop bucket. That works out great. You just use the kitty litter, so you don't smell any nastiness. And I'm able to hang my clothes up. That's all Gore-Tex anyway, so it doesn't get that wet. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna get out on the four-wheeler.
Bud Light, one of the big sponsors of this conference.
Get everything packed up in here. I don't know if you can see it at all. I'll come back, I'll change, and I'll take care of the rest of this, get the four-wheeler in, get it strapped in, and I'm gonna probably head out tonight. I don't feel like staying another night. It's just gonna rain up here. It's already kind of misting. So all night, this thing was probably, I filled it to probably right here, and that's how much fuel it used all night. I fired it up around 3:30, and I just shut it off, and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. So those diesel heaters are amazing. That's the 5 kilowatt powered one, and on the lowest setting I was able to run it was 74 degrees when I woke up this morning. See how far we get today. Get the Garmin in reach in case I need to communicate. I've had to message my girlfriend through this because there's no service up here. It's super cool to be able to have that feature. And then it has the SOS just in case something happens. And I'm up here all alone, no service, in the middle of nowhere. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it, really badly washed out in through here. All through these sections we had quite the warm up and rain, and it just like trenched everything, took roads out. So I'm gonna do some exploring. Doesn't look like there's any wind. There's the windmill up there. Nothing's happening today with the windmill. And let me just show you guys this box, the Nomad box. I mean, I never used to think this stuff was cool, having a windshield on my four-wheeler, hand muffs, the box. This also has a seat that velcros in for when my girlfriend wants to come, and then she's got some handles. But just having the storage and the wind protection, you know, I'm 40 years old and I think it's cool now. I do. There's a lot of storage in here. You can put helmets in there if you want. I got the extra gas storage here, can storage, 1 gallon. I put another Rotopex 1 gallon in here. Got some of my water, my jet boil, pack light chair. I mean, it's all secure in there, watertight. It's pretty sweet setup. I love it. All right. You know, I just kind of want to show you the trailer, my first excursion in it, and just how you can just make Mother Nature your back door, but have some comforts. You know, have the toy, you know, the machine being hauled in the camper, take it out, put a cot in there. You got heat, you got power, you got the essentials for a night or two out in the wild somewhere, and pull up on a back road as far as you can go. Tuck yourself away, and this is the way it is. And then in the morning you just get to start the machine up and go. So I'm not sure, probably just gonna pack up and head home. It's kind of limited where I can go right now. It's been fun though, just kind of blast around and go through the snow with this thing. It does do good in the snow. Not bad at all. Especially for the stock tires that came with it. I'd like to eventually maybe go to a better tire, but I don't know. They're not too bad and kind of cheap. It was fun to get out, stay overnight in the trailer. The trailer worked out good. Definitely cool. It's a little test trial. Awesome setup. There's the jack, electric jack I installed. Solar panels. Hope you liked the video, and see you on the next adventure.